Do you know if you're covered for flood damage that occurs in your home during a hurricane? It might be time to read the fine print in your insurance policy. Hey there, it's Melanie Thomas here with eXp Realty, just to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're all talking about here in Florida over the last couple weeks. We know we experienced a devastating hurricane and Hurricane Ian, and many people have had flood damage in their homes. So the question is, does your regular insurance policy with its hurricane deductible cover you for flood damage? The answer is probably not. The first thing you want to understand is how insurance companies treat flood damage, how they categorize it. So it's very simple in this way. It's either damage that comes from above or damage that comes from below. So how does flood damage come from above? Well, that's if your house is compromised or your roof is compromised in some way, allowing rainwater to come from the sky into your home from above, thus causing flood damage within your home. That would typically be covered under your normal wind coverage policy or your hurricane deductible during a storm. If the water damage comes from flooding from below, and what that means from the ground level, that typically will not be covered. And so even if it's the result of a storm, a hurricane came and a storm surge came and the ocean and the lakes came and flooded your whole neighborhood, thus causing water intrusion, 2-3 feet high in your home, you might assume, well, goodness, that damage occurred because of the storm. Clearly it should be covered under my hurricane deductible. The answer is usually no. That means that would have to be paid by a separate flood insurance policy, which recent statistics show that less than 20% of homeowners in the state of Florida, despite the fact that we are a peninsula surrounded on 3 sides by water, do not carry separate flood insurance policies. And sadly, many people in our state today are learning that the damage that occurred from Hurricane Ian is not going to be covered under their normal insurance policy, which means they're going to be at the mercy of FEMA and other government related aid packages to try to get some kind of compensation for the damage that they now have to face in these homes. So the bottom line is, please be aware of what your coverages are. Don't assume that because you don't live near a large body of water and you're not required to have flood insurance by your mortgage company, that it's not something that you might need. Talk to your insurance agent. Reach out to me if you want to be referred to someone who can just give you some more information on if that's necessary or not. You don't want to find out after the fact, when it's too late, that you don't have any coverage for possibly thousands and thousands and thousands dollars worth of damage to your home. So that being said, this is the better time than any to take a look at your insurance coverage, see what's in there, see what you might need to buffer a little bit so that you're not going to be left out in the cold if something like this affects you in the future. That being said, let's all get together and try to rebuild. We will be strong back again here in Florida. So if you have any questions, I'm always here. Reach out to me. I'm always thinking outside the box for you guys as well. Take care until next time, guys. Everyone stay safe out there.